right, everybody, we're back. My first guest appeared in numerous films, including the Rocky and Rambo movies. Beginning today, you can see him in Spy Kids 3D Game Over. Thrilled to welcome Sylvester Stallone. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you. You know, it's always a privilege to be with you.
It's great when international superstars get together and talk. That's what I always say. Don't laugh at that. I am huge in Iceland, let me tell you something. There's so much to talk about, so much I want to ask you. For example, first question, there's a Rocky video game.
Yeah.
Pretty famous Rocky video game, and you own the Rocky video game.
Yeah, that's exactly
Do you ever
right.
play the Rocky video game?
Well, Conan, I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, you think you're pretty good. You've been dealing with Rocky for 25 years. I put the video game on, and my first opponent is Spider Rico. In the first Rocky, he was knocked out in 8 seconds.
Right.
For the past 6 months, Spider Rico makes a daily ritual of clocking me, knocking me. So my daughters have taken this as, really as an affront, because they thought, okay, their father's Rocky, and they have now started to cry. They no longer respect me. They think I'm a complete fraud. And my 6-year-old knocked out Spider Rico last week, so now she is like Rockette.
Right. So your little children are beating you at this game.
Far superior, far superior.
Now, there's going to be, I heard, I don't know if it's true, there's going to be a Rocky 6.
I hope so. I hope so.
Who, I mean, like, Rocky is, it's, make people...
Let me explain why. Explain why. It's really
I heard there was a rumor that you're fighting Wilford Brimley in this one, and I want to know if that's true. Because Rocky, I mean, he's getting along in years. How does he get back in the ring?
Well, that's the whole point. There's a point in your life where, say you turn 40, 45 years old, and, you know, society says, move over.
Yes.
Time for the next generation. Let everything go past. But there's a part of you where the fire still burns, and you go, all right, I may not be a champion anymore, but I still want to be competitive. I want to do something I like. I want a second chance in life.
Right.
And I think a lot of people feel that way, that just because you get older doesn't mean you're obligated to sit down and watch the ship sail out to sea.
I think that's a good point, but still I wouldn't advise those people to get into a ring and fight Clubber Lang, for example. Because their head would get knocked in. So
well, there is that.
Does Rocky fight in this movie, or does he, what does he do? Does he play Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
No,
I mean,
actually,
what is Rocky doing to channel this rage?
Well, he's not having a spelling bee. He's in there, and he's competing.
I'm telling you, a spelling bee is the way to go, Sylvester.
No, actually, he'll be fighting against a guy named Excel, who is like a giant Allen Iverson. It's a whole generational thing. It'll be great.
Right, okay. And he's going to hit him with his cane or something, beat him savagely.
His Blue Cross card.
Yeah, just whip it at him. Rocky, you may produce a version of Rocky on Broadway.
Well, yeah, I'd like to get involved with it. Now it's going to be like, there'll be Rocky soap next week, toothpaste and deodorant, okay?
Right.
No,
is there like, I mean, but
it's not me, but I will not be singing and dancing my way into the hearts of Americans because I have too much respect for you people, okay? I really do.
That's very kind of you.
It's called auditory blight.
What will I do now? Very nice, yeah.
Not happening, okay. Plus, Adrian's become a lap dancer by now anyway, so it's over. It's like, I can't get her back.
There's a lot of stuff that's moved on, yeah.
Yeah, she's had a second childhood kind of a thing.
Yeah.
No, but actually, it would be done as a musical kind of like Hairspray or whatever, because I think the story
like
plays.
Hairspray? I'm just wondering how Rocky and Hairspray, I'm just picturing.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all right now.
Somebody ring a bell, please.
Come around. Now, we've had Mr. T here a couple of times.
Yeah,
do you and Mr. T still talk?
Well, sort of. I saw him. I went to the Klitschko fight about a couple weeks ago, and I hear all this screaming in the balcony, and there I see in red, white, and blue spandex, full mohawk, chained out, from the rafters is Mr. T.
Yeah,
and oh my God. He's an angel.
Yeah, yeah. You're hallucinating.
He's a spandex angel.
Right.
So I wrote him into the screenplay because he becomes kind of the new Larry Merchant. He's the voice of boxing.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay, so he plays a different role in this
exactly.
one.
He never recovered from Rocky III. So he said, you know what, I think I'll become a journalist.
He's
Just kidding.
I just want to see a scene of Mr. T there at the laptop working away.
Pity the fool that reads this.
Yeah, I want to ask you about your name.
Thank you.
I want to ask you about your name.
Coming from you.
Yeah, coming from me.
What
kind of first name is... I know I can't mock anyone's first name, but I want to ask you, you didn't like Sylvester, that name, growing up, but you grew to like it. Is that right?
Please, you're named after a mentally challenged cat.
It's not a good thing.
It's like, how about Topo Gigio? Nah, give the cat. You know?
Right.
And usually in a lot of the Italian culture, the first son is named after the grandfather. And his name is Sylvestro. And I said, all right, I'll go along with the joke. It's really an easy handle.
Right.
The first day in class, everyone introduced himself. I'm Tom, Bob, and I'm Sylvester.
Right.
And so your back is against the wall the whole time. So, but I learned to like it. It was either that or kind of like Grendel Klitsch or Farquaad. It was always, it's right. I wanted something easier.
Yeah.
Farquaad Stallone.
Yeah. That was good.
Coming at you.
Let's talk about Spy Kids.
Yeah.
This is Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Right.
And this is a nice thing for you because you've done, obviously, some comedy before, but here you really get to go all out.
You get to go totally all out because this one here, it's ingenious what the director did. I never would have thought of it. So many kids are addicted or really involved with games today. So he designed a movie where you're in a game for basically 2 hours, and you put the glasses on, and you're just transported to what you usually watch all the time. Now you're in it. It's pretty good.
And this is, we have a clip here from the movie, which is in 3D. What do we need to know to understand this?
Well, you need to know that you have to have ears to hook the glasses on. 2 requirements.
You need the 3D glasses.
You need the
I actually
glasses.
have those, so you and I, we don't have them for the audience, but you and I can watch this in 3D anyway.
Thank you.
And I think, I'm sorry, we're a very low-budget show, and you were told that when you came in. I have to explain to them. It's at 12:30. We don't have a lot of... Yeah, exactly. What do we need to know to... That's all we need to know to appreciate this? Want to put your glasses on?
Thank you.
This is nice. All right. Let's sit here. All right, camera 2.
Roll them.
Roll the clip. It looks like you're having a lot of fun doing this.
Forget Shakespeare.
Yeah, well, it should be. He worked in 3D. Spy Kids 3D Game Over is in theaters now. Sylvester Stallone, that was really fun having you here. Thanks for coming back.
You're the best.
Good to have you. Bill Bellamy coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.